Hi everyone, Geneva coming in here. I've been meaning to post this really detailed, amazing dream that my daughter had a while back. So I'm just going to start off by reading it, exactly how she worded it. Alright, it involves a lot of friends. My daughter has a lot of friends. Okay. I was with Julia and Ashley and another friend, all from 6th grade. We were all just talking and having a good time. I don't know, I guess the visit was done with, and this was in a different area. This was in our old area, because it was from 6th grade. So she went to leave the house, and she went out, and then I left the house, and the street was all under construction. All of a sudden we were in our new area that we live in now. Like it was Kennedy and Walgreens and 5th Avenue, like by YMCA, and I went across the construction and there was a truck that said Army on it. And they had Army shopping carts that had Army on the padding. She took one and rode it down 45 onto Brookmont, onto Cook Street, past a friend's house. I went around the corner. He must have seen me because he was catching up to me. He wanted to talk, and we talked, but don't know what it was about. Then I left and I went to another friend's house, not far from that friend, who was having a party. So all of a sudden there's a bunch of other friends from high school there, and they were just chilling on like a second-story apartment, long stairs. And what that is you know how most apartments here in the Midwest, like if there's a second story, the stairs to go up to that second story are usually on the inside of the apartment building, but these were on the outside. So they were just chilling on like a second story outside apartment, long stairs. They were just having a good time, and I brought a bag of stuff that was spread out on the stairs, and it started being really windy and people were starting to go in. Since everyone was going inside, I started getting all of my small stuff together on the outside stairs. So here I am just picking up my stuff, and I look over and I see the most beautiful tornado ever. It had millions of shades of purple, and there was fire in the middle. Wow. And then I tried to collect my stuff even faster. I got all my stuff and got inside, and I'm yelling at everyone like, shouldn't we be going to the basement right now? And they're like, and I was like, maybe you haven't looked outside, but there's a huge tornado coming. They were starting to run, and I was planning on being the last one in so I could help everyone. Sounds like my daughter. I don't remember getting in the basement. I just remember staying to help everyone before me. And now the dream backtracks a little bit. But before all of this, I was first in a school. I was in PE class, and I was really tired, so I just laid on the gym floor. And my teacher was so fed up with me that he just let me lay there. It's actually her old gym teacher from high school. And so I fell asleep. I don't know what other students did, but they were starting to change clothes as if the gym hour was done. And school was done, but I was trying to get to the locker room. Did I read that right? I must have needed something in the locker room, and I must not have ever been to it before because people had to direct me to it. And the school was building on a new addition. And they led me to the new locker room. And so I got in the locker room, got what I needed, and the only way out was to go through these quick up and down stairs. Like a brick door going up quickly, up and down, like Mario Brothers. And then in parentheses it says, because it was kind of a rush deal, because it was the weekend. Oh, it was the weekend. I never realized that part. Because it was the weekend, and they were having a festival. I think it's very interesting. So she had to go through 4 of these. And I got through them, and I'm walking through the outside festival, and I run into Nick and Austin. I think I talked to them for a little bit, then I ran into my other friends, and that's when we went to the house. My friend's house at the beginning of my dream. So, sometime after the stairs, while I was seeing the tornado coming through a window, we were all watching an end time movie. I just think that's amazing, you know. They see this huge tornado with millions of shades of purple. It has fire in it. and I guess as they're going inside or whatever, she looks out the window, or not she looks out the window, sorry. They're going, once they get inside and everything, regarding the tornado, they just happen to be watching an end time movie on TV. That dream is really interesting to me. I'm going to backtrack a little bit. Of course, like towards the beginning where she saw Army shopping carts, basically the Army was there and it was under construction. Of course, we're definitely going to be seeing the Army. I mean, whenever they, if they do this martial law, which I'm pretty sure they are, we're definitely going to be seeing, military people, Army, National Guard, whatnot. So that was the first thing that caught my eye in the story, or in the dream. And the fire in the tornado, I think some other people have had visions of that. I'm pretty sure I've seen a video or something, or maybe some comments about someone who had one. So that was interesting to me. Yeah, that would be quite a sight. Alright, and then those, of course, the new edition, I thought that was interesting. New, like a new thing's getting ready to happen, or a new age, or I don't know. And then those quick up and down doors, to me they're like portals. They reminded me of portals. And she said she had to go through 4 of those. So that's interesting to me. Also, they were having a festival. I know there's been a lot of date setting, and personally, I'm over it. I just don't like the date setting at all. We're just supposed to know a general timeline, but I'm just saying this because I'm getting ready to say something about the festival part. In my spirit and in my heart, ever since the first day I wrote this dream down for her, I have felt something about the fact that it was a festival. And now, just doing this video, I realize it was during the weekend, but I don't know if that means anything. But anyways, the only, for the most part, I mean, this is towards the end of summer, all the festivals and fairs and all that are done with. The only thing I can think of is coming up, and I don't have it up right now. Darn. See, I tried to make this video yesterday, and my camera kept shutting off. I believe it's October 3rd to 4th, I believe, is the there's a Jewish festival going on. I'm sorry, I should have had that pulled up. The Feast of Trumpets, and I know it's called I think it's called Rosh Hashanah too. That's just one thing that came to mind, but that did, like I said, enough of the date setting. I'm not saying anything about that really, but it's the only festival that I know that's going on anytime soon. But it was just interesting. I just always felt like the festival meant something. And of course the end time movie part, wow. And then the fact that she had to go through 4 of these like portals. 4 means judgment, so I've just been wanting to post this for a while. I just think it's an interesting dream. So let me know what you think, and if you ever had anything like this. So alright, I'm gonna get ready to make some more videos. Today's video day. Alright, see you soon. Bye bye.